مرحبا فيكم مشاهدينا في حلقة جديدة من منوعات. اليوم حلقتنا راح تكون عن الأشياء الفريدة من نوعها. أنا الحين متواجدة في منطقة برشا في مزرعة سالم المهندي اللي يحب يقتني أشياء نادرة. قبل لا نبتدي جولتنا هني تعالوا نروح مع بعض عيادة في سوق واقف، عيادة خاصة جدا، عيادة تهتم بالصقور.
اسمه الطير بطاش، ناقله من مقيضه، صار له حول اسبوع. اجي المستشفى علشان نفحصه، لان الطير اذا هو طالع من مقيضه يكون معه اكسيديا، يكون معه سدد، يكون معه دود رئه، والاشياء هذه اللي هي حقه المقيض. السدد ياتي من الطير الى قد شو اسمه، الى قد تعشى تدخل الغبار يدخل في خشمه ويسبب له سدد، هذه شغله. والاكسيديا تجي من ان الطير يتعشى على نفس المكان، يتعشى على نفس الوكر او نفس الدس. ونجي المستشفى دوري على اساس الفحص الدوري حق الطير، لازم انك عقب الدعو تشيك عليه. لربما من الحراره يجيه التهاب، من الحراره اول الوقت. والمستشفى هنا صراحه يعني اسعارهم مناسبه بالنسبه للفحص، وفحصهم جيد.
من ضمن الفحوصات التي تقوم بها مستشفى سوق واقف الصقور هو فحص عينات الدم. يتم الآن سحب عينة دم من هذا الصقر، ولكن الشك في إصابته بتسمم الرصاص. طبعا مصدر الرصاص يتم عن طريق إطعام الطيور من طيور تم اصطيادها مسبقا بواسطة رصاص باستخدام البندقية. بعد وصول هذه الحبات من الرصاص إلى الجهاز الهضمي للصقر يتم تحللها وامتصاصها من الدم، تؤدي إلى ظهور أعراض مرضية عصبية على الصقر. من ضمن الفحوصات المرافقة لفحص الرصاص يتم استخدام عينات الدم لفحص نسبة الجلوكوز في الدم، نسبة الهيموغلوبين في الدم، إضافة إلى فحص مكونات الدم التي تعطي صورة تشخيصية للإصابة ببعض الأمراض التي تصاب بها الصقور.
In the racing club, there's possibly about 600 horses at the moment. Each horse has its own passport. It's like a human being. It's a passport that's got a picture of the horse inside, its birth date. It has a microchip number also, which is put into their horses' necks, so you can identify them. It has all their vaccinations that you need to travel from country to country, and anything else you possibly need to know, it will be in the horse's passport. Al Mutahaz is one of the best local breed. Now, when I mean local breed, he's born and bred in Qatar. A lot of horses be shipped from America or come from England or come from France. He's been born in Qatar, which makes him a local breed. Al Mutahaz, like I say, he's won 12 races. He's won 2 of the biggest races that can be won in Qatar. If you value the horse winning those 2 races, he's got to be worth over 3 million reals in prize, you know, as a value. You know, he's one of the best, and he's a very good horse. I mean, he has an attitude about him. You can see that he knows he's special. He knows he's got that cocky sort of attitude about him. So you can see ones that know that they're special sort of had this little attitude about being a little bit better than the others, and they show it. Okay, basically we're at the Racing Equestrian Club swimming pool. It's a facility to rehab horses with injuries, help horses get fit for racing, and just generally just to have a little bit of a swim and relax. Each employee looks after possibly 4 or 5 horses a day. Basically just cleaning them, looking after them, feeding them, brushing them, and then bringing them down here to the swimming pool to be exercised. The prices of the value of horses does increase and decrease on the amount of wins the horse has. Obviously, the kind of races that they win, if they win big races, their value increases a lot.
أطول برج في الدوحة
يا الكمنسكي وبرج الشعلة.
في كثير أبراج بالدوحة، بس بتوقع إنه برج فيصل.
أطول برج في قطر اللي هو أظن ما يسمى برج الشعلة.
تقريبا الكمنسكي والشعلة.
والله ما بعرف اسم البرج اللي عند اللجنة الأولمبية، لكن ما بعرف اسمه.
أتوقع أطول برج في قطر برج سباير.
براج الزقزاق أتوقع نشوفها أطول الشيء حاليا.
أتوقع برج الشعلة اللي في سباير.
أطول برج هو الفور سيزون.
أنا برأيي أكبر برج في قطر برج الشعلة.
بعد ما شفنا أجوبة العالم على سؤالنا، تعالوا نشوف الجواب الصحيح في هذا العد التنازلي. أخيراً وصلنا المركز الأول. تقدرون تخمنون أنا وين؟ أنا في فندق الشعلة اللي يعتبر أعلى قمة في قطر. أكيد تبغوا تعرفون معلومات أكثر عن هاي المكان، تعالوا نشوف مع بعض المقابلة مع المدير العام. شلونك استاذ شريف؟
الحمد لله ست هنادي، مرحبا بيكي في فندق الشعلة.
اهلين وسهلين.
واهلا بيكم جميعا، يا اهلا وسهلا.
شكرا لك طبعا لوقتك عشان نسوي هالمقابله الحلوه معك.
يا ستي اهلا، تشرفونا اي وقت.
طبعا فندق التورت الشعلة معروف انه هو صار الحين معلم من معالم الدوحه.
ايوه.
ويمكن السبب ارتفاعه، هو الحين اعلى مبنى في قطر. كم ارتفاعه تقريبا؟
بالضبط. ارتفاع الفندق تقريبا حوالي 300 متر، موزعه على 51 دور. والمبنى حاليا زي ما انت قلتي وتفضلتي بيعتبر حاليا هو المعلم الاول من معالم الدوحه.
طبعا شكله غريب جدا.
ايوه.
من اللي صمم الديزاين حق الفندق؟
الديزاينر كان مهندس تصميم اللي هو المهندس هادي سمعان. وده اتصمم تقريبا سنه 2004 التصميم نفسه.
حلو. أنا لاحظ أن الشكله يمكن شكله غريب لأن الحديد اللي موجود على المبنى.
هو شوفي الفكرة كانت وراء البناء العالي ده كانت أساساً معمولة على شكل الطورش بتاعت الألعاب الأولمبية. صحيح. الشعلة اللي بيشيلها، فكان الشكل بيحاولوا يخلوه بنفس شكل الشعلة. في نفس الوقت المبنى لما طلع كشعلة دخل على يتسجل في جينيس ريكورد على انه هو اعلى شعلة في العالم للالعاب الاولمبيه.
صحيح.
فده اللي مديله الشكل اللي انت شايفاه ده.
It's really fun to have kids participate in yoga. Not only is it good physical exercise for them, but it also helps with their concentration, focus, and hopefully builds an interest so that they'll continue to do yoga throughout their adult life. Everybody walk just on their heels. Don't let your toes touch the mat. Walk all the way around. Push the heels up to the... We're going to inhale like the sun is rising, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale like the sun is setting. Cobra. We had the theme of traveling around the world to many different countries and places where we would visit national monuments or relate poses to animals. So for instance, when we went to Egypt, we pretended to be the pyramids of Giza when we were doing the side angle pose. And then in sunny California, we did surfer pose associated with our warrior pose. So it was lots of fun. Kids really enjoy this because they stay more engaged when there's a story around the poses. And also they learn some interesting facts, perhaps about countries they haven't visited before. We have two students here today, Isabella and Kylie, who come to the... Isabella's a regular at our yoga class, and Kylie was new. It was her first time today. All right, take your right hand up, reach over to the side, wave to your neighbor. Nice long stretch. Exhale, then go to the other side, wave to your neighbor on the other side.
My favorite pose is the mountain pose and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So that's what two poses are my favorite for kids yoga.
بعد ما شفنا هذا التقرير صراحة النشاطات هذه تنمي الذكاء وتقوي الرابط بين الأطفال وأهاليهم. الحين يا الوقت نتعرف على 3 بنات مميزات يتفننون في رقص الباليه. تعالوا نتعرف عليهم في هذا التقرير. شلونكم بنات؟
طيبين.
شنو أساميكم؟
أنا ميرا، أنا سارة، المنوعات.
شو تحبون في الباليه أكثر شيء؟
نسوي بريلنا.
قد صار لكم تعلمون باليه؟
عشان الأبلة مالتنا في الباليه كل مرة تعلمنا شلون نسوي باليه.
يعني إيش قد صار لكم؟ صار لكم من زمان تتعلمين باليه؟
إيه.
كم سنة صار لك؟
من زمان.
أو تمرنون في البيت؟
نسوي باليه في البيت؟
إيه
مرات.
إيه.
هي
أنا
بيتي.
أسوي أوكي بعدين إحنا قاعد نسوي باليه.
وأنتي منى تسوين باليه في البيت؟
إيه نسوي تيم نسوي راويها لا صاني أنا سويت شيء أنا وأنت سوينا شيء بعدين ما كلنا سوينا باليه بعد ما سويت الشيء بنفس الكلمة.
أنتوا في الصف معاكم بنات ثانيين؟
هي مو معنا هي في يير 1 يير 1 احنا يير 2 احنا اثنين.
ما شاء الله عليكم. زين الحين عندكم صف؟
إيه.
زين الحين بيا معاكم عشان أشوفكم.
أوكي.
أنا الحين مع جالينا مدربة الباليه. Hi Galena, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
How long have you been teaching ballet?
I've been teaching ballet for more than 10 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And tell me, what is the earliest age for girls to start learning ballet?
My opinion is that the earliest age and the best age to start ballet is 3-4 years old girls.
And what about older girls? Can they come and learn ballet?
Of course, they can come even they didn't practice and they are already at the age of 10 or bigger. They can start from the beginning from the first steps, and if they are in the proper group, so group for beginners.
Oh, okay, what about adults? Can I come and learn ballet?
Yeah, sure. Everyone can start in any age. Just the point is that you have to be in proper group and to start with people with similar skills and the same level.
What are the benefits of ballet?
The benefits of ballet are that the girls improve their coordination. They appreciate the music because the ballet is on the music.
Yes.
And we have special exercises following the rhythms, special exercises to understand how we have to count on the music so we can follow the music proper way. And the same learning and remembering all those combinations makes them think quickly and to know exactly on which music they're supposed to make those steps.
Oh.
And one of the most important thing is that they are they keep really high discipline.
Yeah.
So which is one of the most important thing. And those children, they know when to stop, when to start, when can speak. This is one of the things which is really good for this age, to put them following the rules and following and being a good behavior.
Is ballet difficult or easy? What do you think?
Of course, it's difficult. As a dancer, I can tell you that it's very difficult and it's not for everybody.
Yeah. You have to love it.
And some of the children, when they face those problems, when they face the difficult steps and the technique which is coming by the levels, some of them, they cancel the classes.
Oh.
But here is coming the support of the parents. So we don't let them to give up. We give them more time so they can understand that practicing
makes perfect.
Yes, practicing and working, they can improve and they can continue after they face those problems.
And tell me about the process of teaching ballet here.
So we start with daily routine. We have daily exercises. And every one exercise, we finish with some small choreography, which we add every time. And finally, we make one complete dance. And working all this time, in the end of the school year, we have performance, and we show all the parents
what
they've done and what they've learned.
Thank you so much for this information. I can't wait to go see one of your classes.
Thank you very much.
الحين بنروح نشوف صف الباليه مع جالينا. How long have you been doing kickboxing?
For about a year now.
And what do you think? Is it hard or easy?
In the beginning, it's hard to master, of course. When you do the kicks for the first time, when you do the punches for the first time, you usually get it wrong. But after a lot of practice, you start getting better at it and perfectioning the kicks, and it becomes easier to do.
Okay, that's nice. And you're assisting with a younger students. What do you think? How do they like it?
I think they enjoy it, yeah, because they just improve so much all the time.
Harvey, tell me, how much do you like kickboxing?
A lot.
How long have you been practicing?
3 months.
3 months. Wow, that's a long time. And what have you learned so far?
A lot.
What's your favorite move or?
Roundhouse kick.
Show me, how do you do that? Wow. Do you think kickboxing makes you strong?
Yeah.
Yeah? What about you, Lars? What did you learn from kickboxing?
Quite a bit.
Yeah? And when you go back home, do you practice at home?
Yes.
How do you practice at home?
I have like a punching dummy.
Oh, nice. And how long have you been practicing kickboxing?
A couple weeks.
4 weeks. And you feel strong?
Pretty much.
That's really nice. And what is your favorite move?
Probably the roundhouse kick as well.
Yeah, same?
Yeah.
It's really nice. And I notice you all have belts. Why is yours green?
Because I've earned it. I've been doing it for a year, as I said. And every time I keep improving, I get new belts and new stripes, and now I've reached this.
Okay, that's cool. I'm sure you guys want to be just as professional as him, maybe. Okay, thank you guys. الحين باقي نسوي مقابلة مع الكوتش اللي دربهم، نسأله شوية أسئلة. أنا الحين مع الكوتش عقيل بلال اللي بسأله شوية أسئلة عن الكيك بوكسينج. How are you today?
Hi, fine.
Kickboxing, tell me more about it. How long have you been teaching kickboxing?
I started training kickboxing about 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
But I started teaching full-time about a year and a half ago. Kickboxing has different levels. We've got a really tough level, but the level that I teach here is just very light contact, very controlled, very safe, and it's teaching the kids self-control, it's teaching them self-defense, teaching them how to focus, giving them coordination, and fun. We have fun.
Nice. And how early do you think a student can join kickboxing classes?
I typically start the kids around 5 years old.
5 years old.
Okay. 5 is fine.
Okay, that's nice. And I can see there's boys and girls in the class because a lot of people would think that this sport is a bit tough for girls. What do you think?
The girls enjoy it. They enjoy it, and obviously a female knowing self-defense can always help her. So they enjoy it even more than the boys, and sometimes they focus even better. So.
Oh, that's really nice. And tell me, how is the process? Like, how do they progress? How do they get a different belt after how many months of training?
I work with them really closely individually so I can see their progress. And as I feel fit, then I take them, I test them to the side, and we give them belts, we give them stripes, and eventually they'll get, black belt. Eventually, if they stay with us long enough.
All right, thank you so much for this interview. هذه كانت حلقتنا. وصلنا لنهاية حلقتنا وإن شاء الله نشوفكم في حلقة جديدة موضوع جديد مع برنامج منوعات. مع السلامة.